Now, if I put my hand anywhere above this line, I'm dominant, okay? Because I control his head, the fingers are gonna line up with his collar. I'm gonna punch him in the chest. I'm gonna use the thumb to catch this inside, okay? If I try to coordinate this, it's gonna be very, there's no more slack here. You're gonna use the thumb to pin the sleeve, and then you're gonna wrap it and then reinforce. Okay, so now you have a very tight grip on the sleeve with zero space in the finger, in the sleeve, okay? So now you could squeeze and control, and now have a lot of control on this hand. Make sense? That's one way to grab the sleeve, okay? The hand's out here, he drops his hands a little bit. If I could coordinate this, I could also grab the sleeve here, right? And then same idea. Now from here, this is very loose, right? So if I just hold on tight here and he rips this hand, it's gonna come right out, right? So I grab the wrist, I catch, and then as he's pulling the sleeve, look, I may follow here, and then I use my thumb to pin this. Okay, obviously this hand is defensive, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so that's one way to catch this. Understand? His hand's a little bit lower here, and then I'm gonna try to reach over and then put the thumb in. Now you can do this, and you're gonna catch with the cat's paw grip. Now it's legal. They always change the rules. Okay, so you see how we have this now? From here, if we pin this hand down across, now we have the proper angle to start working for the second hand. Okay? And if you're jiu-jitsu people, very easy to arm drag here, and then take it back. Okay? Some of you guys jiu-jitsu guys might appreciate that. All right? So, we're gonna work on getting this grip from here. Simple, wrist, pull, control, thumb, and now I have a nice bite. See how this he's folded over? Right? I don't have really big hands, some people do, right? If you have really big hands, you can just go up there and just grab it. Okay, but you know, there's a technical side of this thing. So wrist, pull, thumb, control. Okay? And the other one is you're gonna go top side here, across. Okay? And then we're gonna sort of play a little bit of a game using these two ideas. Okay, so let's work just this two thing, and then we're gonna go lapel, right hand, right versus right, two hands versus two hands. Okay? All right, go. No, I already know you. I didn't see it. This is good control, you know, that was very difficult.
All right.
Sensei. Yeah.
So, yeah.
Better for you?
Well, it's more using jiu-jitsu.
Okay, about that, so look. Okay, so we're gonna play just a little bit of a game here, okay? Right versus right, you wanna go sleeve hand first. Okay, the reason being, if he goes to grab the right hand on the collar, it's very easy for me to break this grip, control this hand, and now if I put this hand on, right, anywhere, I'm winning completely. I'm pretty dominant here with right versus right, okay? So you don't wanna keep this hand forward, right? You generally wanna go left hand on the sleeve first. Okay, the left hand goes. So this is offense, this is defense in a right versus right setting, okay, majority of the time. Because if he reaches for this collar, I could also easily attack off this, right? If you're wrestling and he reaches here, whoop, easy to shoot on the legs here, okay? So jiu-jitsu people, right, they always say like when you're wrestling, you don't reach with your lead hand. It's kind of like that. Even though we now know a lot of other countries do that, but in American wrestling, you kind of don't. American folks are wrestling, right? Make sense? All right, so now we're gonna play a little bit of a game. If we can grab this wrist and coordinate this, it's pretty easy to coordinate. We could use this technique to control the sleeve. Okay, we did that already, right? If you can go to the top and then slip this thumb in and control this top side, you can control the sleeve. So now we're gonna play a little bit of the game where we're out here and I'm gonna look to just touch this sleeve here or touch the top here this way, okay? Under or top side. All right, so it's gonna be a simultaneous game where he's also trying to go for this, where I'm going like this, okay? This is not like a competition, so I don't want people flying around going nuts. It's gonna be like 30, 40%, it's okay, you get some, I get some, we're not keeping track, right? It's like ready, set, go, touching the sleeve. Yeah, there you go, this kind of thing. movement, so we're kind of getting this distance, right? If I'm here, you can reach and grab the sleeve. Okay, we're just touching the sleeve, like that, right? So you're kind of managing this right here. We both can't reach each other's sleeves, and then little by little, you'll figure out that you want this hand back and this hand forward. Okay, because if he has his right hand forward, right, it's very easy for me to reach for this, but it's a much longer distance for his hand to reach to mine. Okay, so we're just going to play this game to kind of get used to grabbing with the proper hand to the right side. Okay? All right, go ahead. Nice and easy. Families, please. As you can tell, there's some flaws with this game. Okay? Little by little, you figure out things like, okay, if I circle here, if he doesn't do anything, if I circle here, I'm getting close to the sleeve. Okay? And the other guy realizes that too, and now all of a sudden, we're doing this thing here. Okay? It's very tricky, right? But there's a lot of missing context because there's other things you can do to kind of break up this pattern. Okay, so we're going to add the next thing. We talked about not reaching out and grabbing this collar first. Okay? The reason being, if I take it off, I fully control it. Even if I can't fully take it off, I can adjust the gi, and you see now his hand's a little bit lower on my lapel. Now, if I put my hand anywhere above this line, I'm dominant, okay? Because I control his head a little bit more, he doesn't control my head. So if I go big or Soto here, he's gonna be in trouble, he's not gonna be able to defend it. Especially if the person's bigger, okay? So, if you grab this, I can take it off, lower the sleeve, bad. I could also attack off of this short side, okay? It's a very short dominant turn. If I'm righty, I'm going to turn mostly to this direction. And it's a very short turn. But for him, even if he wants to turn that way, it's not going to do anything. For him to go to the weak side for the ippon senai, he's not a lefty, turn ippon senai is much farther. Okay? So this is not a good place to be in. Make sense? That's why we want to go with the left hand on first. This is right versus right. Okay? If you have someone leading with the opposite foot, completely different strategy. Okay? All that goes out the window. Because now we're doing right versus left. Okay? It's like boxing southpaw or the other person, the orthodox guy. Okay? So now we're going to look for the sleeve from the top of the underneath. He pulls his hand back. I'm not going to reach with this hand. I'm going to go straight to this collar. Okay? This is like traditional gripping 101. Okay? And now from here, you can chase this sleeve down, across, control, sleeve, and now look, I throw his hand over the back. That's one option. Can't get the sleeve. Collar, right? I can throw this hand over the back, boom, and then go for the sleeve. Now I'm in dominant position. Big size, etc., etc. Okay? So can't get this, I'm gonna go lapel. Okay? What I'm not doing is, can't get it, come back out, and then coming back in is too far. Okay? It's gotta be right into it. Okay? And if he throws his hand over the collar, look, I catch it. I'm ready to catch it. If I catch it, look, I control, down. He's done here. Okay, I'm taking him down here. Okay? Make sense? Thank you. So before we get into the intricacies of this, we're gonna play the same game that we played, looking for this sleeve, touching this lapel. Okay? And the way we wanna touch this lapel is we're gonna palm this, right? This finger is gonna line up with this collar. I wanna punch him in the chest. I wanna use the thumb to catch this inside. Okay? If I try to coordinate this, it's gonna be very difficult to do. Okay? But for me, to punch his hand into his chest here is very easy to do. Right? I kind of move here, punch his chest, and then I could use my thumb to peel the lapel vertically, and then catch it with my hand. Okay? So very, very gently, we're going to, first game we're gonna play, same thing, go here. He's also doing it. Yeah, don't pull your hand back, right? Right? Yeah, there we go, like this. Okay? He goes straight to the lapel, I can parry it, then I can punch his hand in. Okay, we're moving, looking for that sleeve. This is the speed I want you guys to go here. Then his hand comes to the lapel, I'm gonna catch it, I'm moving, circling, looking for that sleeve, right? This speed. Got it? And the second part of the game is we're gonna actually try to grab the sleeve, we'll try to grab this lapel. And then we're gonna build off of this gripping system, and then we're gonna go into some throws, okay? All right, go.
Make him aware.